A little bit of hee-hee, a little bit of ha-ha before I go and kick your ass. Oh.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I've got some major breaking news to talk about today, and honestly, this is one of those stories that a lot of people probably haven't heard yet. But trust me, in the next few hours, this is going to start making a lot of noise around the league. So, let's talk about Sophie Cunningham for a second. As of right now, the Indiana Fever have not offered her a deal. That doesn't necessarily mean they won't do something in the next 24 hours. They could still place restrictions on her or make a move to keep her around. But at this moment, she is essentially a free agent. That means she has options. She could stay with the Fever, or she could end up signing with another team. A lot of fans were already confused after the Fever made the decision to keep Lexi Hull, basically locking her in for the 2026 season. Then on top of that, Kelsey Mitchell was cored, which confirmed the team is prioritizing keeping her. Once that happened, people immediately started asking the same question: what is going to happen with Sophie Cunningham? Well, now we finally have an answer to part of that story. Sophie just made a huge announcement, and it caught a lot of people by surprise. She revealed that she has taken on a brand new job, and the crazy part is that it will actually take place during the 2026 season. This is a massive development, and I'm telling you right now, this story is about to be everywhere. Let me explain how I first found out about it. Yahoo Sports, a few hours ago, stated Sophie Cunningham announced that she will join USA Network's coverage of the WNBA this season as a contributor. Sophie Cunningham to be a contributor for USA Network during the WNBA season. One comment says Sophie Cunningham will be incredible as a commentator. The Fever re-sign her. Now, I don't know what this means about the Fever re-signing her, but this is telling me Sophie Cunningham is about to get another bag to secure her finances, possibly for the 2026 season. I don't know what type of offer the Fever are going to give her. We don't know what type of offer any other team is going to give her, but this is a telltale sign that she is protecting the bag and she's going to get the bag by any means necessary. Yeah, she's not playing around. Not at all. Damn. Let's finish reading some of these comments before we get into this article, because it actually goes hand in hand with this story. There are a lot of good and bad reactions, so let's take a look. Here, somebody said, "Does she not play anymore? Why, just because she will join USA Network's coverage contributor?" No, man, she will play. I don't know. Here, same question. Isn't she playing this season? This is because WNBA salaries are so low, players need a second job. Here said, Sophie has been doing analyst and sideline work for years. She's going to do similar what Kyle Lowry been doing in games. For everyone saying she's inexperienced and using her CC fame, she's been doing this. Or the slow, Sophie is leveraging her link as Clark's teammate that has exploded her fame to open up off-court opportunities, podcast, commercials, broadcasting. She's being a smart businesswoman setting up post-career opportunities. Why do folk think she came to the Fever? Is she not planning on playing anywhere? Why? She's unqualified and tries to beat people up on the court. Weird. Oh man, WNBA fans crazy. Here said, "Great move, Sophie. She is the definitive loose cannon. Her last contract was for $100,000, people. USA Network is probably paying her like $1.5 million. She should focus on playing and playing only, TBH. Here said, "Her knee must be still jacked up." I don't know. And that is a good question, because we know last year Sophie Cunningham did get hurt. And her knee, she got hurt pretty bad. Here said, USA really scraping the bottom of the barrel, huh? I am done. But let's get to this article before we get to some of these stupid, silly-ass comments. Here said, Sophie Cunningham lands new job before WNBA free agency. That's crazy. Sophie Cunningham will technically represent two teams this upcoming WNBA season. Cunningham, who averaged 8.6 points and 3.5 rebounds per game in 2025, is set to be a free agent later this month. While fans of the Indiana Fever would love for her to return for at least one more season, there's a chance she'll get a better offer elsewhere. After all, Indiana's front office has to worry about retaining Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull. Okay, we already discussed. Here said, regardless of where she'll end up this offseason, Cunningham should receive a nice payday since the salary cap increased to $7 million for the 2026 season. Okay, we already broke down how the salary cap is expected to work, and a lot of it comes down to how the Indiana Fever decide to distribute their money. Kelsey Mitchell is more than likely going to land somewhere around $1.4 million. That number makes sense because it's right around 20% of the salary cap. Then you have Aaliyah Boston. She's entering year 4, and projections have her somewhere between about $900,000 and $1.2 million. After that, of course, there's Caitlin Clark. She's already set to make around $500,000 right away, especially after being named to the All-WNBA team 2 seasons in a row. Now let's talk about Lexi Hull, because it really looks like she's about to get paid. Her next contract could realistically fall anywhere between $300,000 and maybe even $600,000. I've been saying for a while that Lexi deserves her money, and it looks like the market might finally reward her. But then there's Sophie Cunningham. She's been with the Fever for a while, and fans definitely appreciate what she's brought to the team. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve a solid contract. She'll probably be around that $300,000 range. The real question is whether the Fever are willing to offer that number, or if they try to bring her back closer to the low $200,000 range. At this stage of her career, she's more of a contributor, averaging about 8 points per game. That's still respectable, but she was once a starter, and that definitely factors into how teams value her moving forward. But it goes on, article to say. It also doesn't hurt that Cunningham has a second job lined up for this year. Cunningham announced on Tuesday night that she'll join USA Network as a contributor for its coverage of the 2026 WNBA season.
A little bit of hee-hee, a little bit of ha-ha before I go and kick your ass. Oh, smart idea. Go at the Defensive Player of the Year. One of the best players in the world. That's a great take, Soph. I think she has a valid point here. Keep your head on a swivel, defense. Therefore, go get yourself a little scoopity-doop. So, what a PG. Beautiful left-handed form. Honestly, the hair looks fabulous. I might have to wear that hairstyle more.
I'm back, baby, and with a new squad. I'm joining the USA sports team throughout the year to contribute to studio coverage of WNBA games on USA Network. Yeah, hoping you're back with the Fever, that's one of the comments. Huge reaction right there. Someone else mentioned her podcast, and another person simply said, congratulations. So yeah, people are clearly excited about this. This is big news. Another comment said, I miss us together. I'm not exactly sure who that's from. Then someone else said, go be great, Queen. The reactions are all over the place. And even USA Network responded saying, let's go. That's when you know this is getting real attention. Here in the article said, you have seen players in our league try and toughen up Caitlin. Even when I wasn't on her team, I know the talks that Phoenix had in the locker room. We're going to show her what the W really is. Now, being on her team and seeing it, what are people doing? It's just too much, Cunningham said during an episode of her show. It literally pissed me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league. When people try to argue that she's not the face of our league or our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as S. The WNBA season will begin on May 8th. Honestly, this whole situation is kind of crazy. I'm not going to speculate too much because I don't want to read too far into something that might not mean what people think it means. But one thing is clear. This is major news. Tell me what you think. Don't forget, like and subscribe.